it's Heather and I am on board the Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady. This is the second ship in the fleet, and I'm sailing out of Barcelona. I'm gonna do one of their Mediterranean voyages, and so for this sailing, which is my third on the line, I thought I would treat myself to one of their Rockstar quarters. So I am staying in a seriously suite. Let me show you around. Let's go. Come on in. I'm a nerd. All right, let's get down to details of this suite. If you're booking a seriously suite, what comes with that? First thing I love, and it's not exclusive to the suites, but we should point it out, is right in the entrance hallway, you have a little keypad that you can push on to tell your stateroom host whether it's do not disturb or that you need service. So I like that you don't have to track people down. They don't have to guess whether or not you're here. You can let them know what it is that you might need from them. Right off the hallway, we have the bathroom, and here might be my favorite thing about the Seriously Suite. It's the size of the bathroom. So come on in. I can tell you that this is double the size of my bathroom at home. It's huge. I can't even reach my arms and touch. So immediately you walk in and it's galley style, and over here we have a huge sink. It'd be nice if there's a double sink, but let's not get picky. We have makeup towels. This is great, right ladies, where we can wipe off our makeup without ruining the white towels. Underneath here we have some slippers to use while we're on the trip, but immediately I am taken by how bright it is in here. This is fantastic makeup mirror. There's no harsh fluorescent lighting. It's not too dim. It's gorgeous. And they also gave us 2 robes from the spa to use while we're here because we're staying in a suite and they want us to feel special. And then right at the back is where the toilet is, the water closet, if you will. And I like that it has, why are you shaking your head at me? Justin's shaking his head at me. He's laughing at me.
Because you close that door and it's just me.
I know, that was the point. The point is this is where the toilet is, and now you have your own privacy. So somebody can be in here and somebody can be getting ready together, and we don't have to wait hours for everyone to use the bathroom. And then this is my shower, and if you notice, it just keeps going. And I have this beautiful seat, so you can relax in here, or if you are a lady, you can sit down and shave your legs and not have to have a weird, awkward position. And they also have my very favorite toiletry of all time. Any cruise line, any hotel, it's a Red Flower brand, and they never sell this scent in the gift shops, but one day they will. And I will buy 10 pounds of it. It's just this beautiful eucalyptus spa scent. So you have your body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. And then there's also this window. And some people love it, some people hate it. It is a peekaboo window out into the bedroom through to the ocean. You can see through it. This room only sleeps 2 guests. It does not sleep, no little kids are allowed on. So if you are friends or it's somebody you don't know well, you certainly don't want to book this room because you will be on display as you're showering. It's meant for couples and people who are intimate together and you don't care about getting naked in front of. But beyond that, I appreciate that while I am showering, I can look out onto the beautiful Mediterranean Ocean and just enjoy the scenery. Because let's face it, showers are a lot of work. I don't know if anybody hates them as much as I do, but at least now I have a beautiful view while I'm getting clean. So just through from the hallway is this awesome makeup station. It's a little vanity area. There is a full-length mirror, but you can also still get close enough to do your makeup, which is key. And they have this fun little ottoman here that you can sit on if you need to get closer. And they have the theater lighting, which is fantastic for doing your makeup. And it's also a dresser, so there is some storage. They're shallower drawers, maybe, you know, bathing suits, socks, things like that. You're not going to be able to put a ton in them, but it's a nice touch. And then in the top drawer is your hair dryer, so you don't have to bring your own. And this is where they're hiding my TV remote. And let's talk about the TV. It's huge. It's almost as long as my wingspan, but what I like about it is that it turns. So if you're laying in bed, the TV can be facing you, or if you're sitting over there in the chair, that is an option too. So they got you covered. I hate when you come into a cruising room and the TV's this big and it doesn't turn. You can watch this baby from anywhere. Can we talk about this bed? It is huge. It is a king size bed, which is fantastic for a cruise ship. But on either side, there are end tables. We have all sorts of plugs. No need for a converter. They use standard American plugs, but they also have USB plugs, so everybody can be charging all of their equipment. But what I think is the coolest thing about this bed is that it faces the balcony. And so you wake up every morning facing the ocean, and I mean, isn't that the dream? That's what I want my house to be looking out on, and it does not. But here for a week on Virgin Voyages, my bed is gonna face the ocean and I am going to feel like a total rock star. This little iPad is gonna be your best friend. Now they're in every stateroom on the ship. You don't need to be in a suite, but this is the control center for your room. It not only shows, you know, you can pick the movies that you want to see or the TV shows. It's control for the TV, but it also controls your lights. So if I want to dim my lights, I just do it with this pad. If I want to turn on vanity, oh, vanity went off. There we go. Oh, look, it's back. But it also controls the cabin curtains. So if I would like to close them, I just push this. And then there they go, I think. Yeah, there they go. There's also mood lighting, and so you can pick whatever type of mood that you're in. You know, you want to get fancy, they change the colors, it's pretty cool. And then you can also talk to your stateroom host this way. So if you need fresh towels or water or laundry, if you would like them to come and clean your cabin, you can do it this way versus on the door. And you can also call maintenance. So if you have a leaky toilet or something like that, this is how you're gonna let them know. But this is the control center for everything you will need in this cabin. And I like that they make it so easy to contact everybody and anybody you would need on this ship. Let's talk storage. We already talked about the small drawers in the vanity. There's some drawers in your minibar, but you have this full-size closet as well. So in here, some shelves, you have your safe for your passport and any valuables, and then you have more drawers. So again, this only sleeps 2 people. So, you know, you have plenty of options for everybody to put their things away. And then we also have the closet. We have some life vests, but did you see how the light automatically went on? I think that's amazing, so that you're not, you know, if it's nighttime and you're coming in to get dressed for dinner, you can see and what it is that you're wanting to pick out. So they provide you with hangers. You have some shelves and cubbies here for your shoes. You also have this really awesome dry cleaning bag. So if you need something pressed, you can put it in here, fill out the little tag, and your Rockstar Agent is going to come and pick it up and get that taken care of for you. So there's plenty of storage, and of course, it's in Virgin's signature red color. P.S. Just found out there's 2 drawers under this side of the bed, so if you are an overpacker, you can fit things under here. And on that side of the bed, there's a cubby storage, so you can put your luggage there and get it out of the way. So tons of places to put things. Because if you pack a lot or you buy a lot of souvenirs, you need to get them somewhere so that they are not in your way. Look at all this space. I can twirl. I'm pretty dizzy now. This room is so much bigger. Now, the Seriously Suite is one of the lower Rockstar quarters. This is not a mega Rockstar suite. It's one of the smaller suites on the ship. But there's a ton of space here. So you walk in, you have the king size bed, but everybody can move around it. You can have a dance party here, which is key because you're gonna see what's coming up next. But there's also a chair to sit in. You can have friends over if you're cruising with a group, and everybody can come in and kind of hang out and not feel like you're squished in. Compared to the extra large sea terrace, this is probably 30% bigger. So if you like space, this is a great room that's not gonna break the budget. It's not so expensive that you have to feel like you're really stretching to stay here. Behind me is where the magic happens. This is probably the most fun place in the room. And that's the minibar, because one of the perks of staying in a Rockstar quarter is that you get a fully stocked minibar, completely complimentary, included in your cruise rate. Depending on the level you book will determine if it's just a one-time thing or if it's refillable throughout your cruise. The Seriously Suite, you get it stocked one time. Once it's gone, but it's a nice little benefit to kind of help with the cost of drinks on the cruise. So, oh look, here we have more storage. In here, we have these cute little drawer of glasses. Every kind of cocktail you could possibly want to make is in here with foam, so you don't have to feel like you're gonna break it. But let's start with the record player, because Virgin is a music company first. And so in all of their suites, they have a record player for you to use. It does work. And then they have records for you to listen to. So right now I have the Sex Pistols. I have Chromeo, never heard of them, but I'm gonna give them a listen. But what's cool is that you can talk to your Rockstar agents and they will bring you a crate of records and you can choose what you wanna listen to and kind of trade them out like a music library. So what a fun way to get the party started, right? I'm in my stateroom and I'm gonna listen to some music while I'm getting ready. The regular staterooms do not have this. This is a perk only for the suites. And is it essential for you to have a good time on the cruise? No, but it's definitely a fun little perk. I love it. I think it's awesome. It was one of the things I was looking forward to the most. But I have to tell you, I am a Queen fan, so I have to trade some of these out and get myself some Freddie Mercury up in here. And then we have our shelf of alcohol, the happiest place on earth. So we came stocked with Bacardi, we have some gin, we have Tito's vodka, we have, oh, we got some whiskey down here, here's some bourbon, we have some tequila, and it comes with everything you'll need to make a cocktail, because here is your cocktail kit, you know, all of your mixers, your strainers. There's also Inky. He is Virgin Voyages' little mascot, and if you are a fan of the Virgin brand, you know you always kind of get like a fun little toy, whether you're staying in their hotels or you're on their plane. Here, I have my purple octopus. On Scarlet Lady, he's red, so purple Inky is going to join red Inky, and I am building myself a little octopi army. But beyond that, I also have a bunch of mixers. So this is ginger beer. We have a red wine. We also have tonic water. We have 2 carafes of regular water and an ice bucket that is already filled because my Rockstar Agent is on it. And then down here is our mini fridge. So I have 2 Guinnesses, I have 2 Heinekens, I have 4 Red Bulls, a bottle of Moet, which will obviously be popping soon, a bottle of rosé, and a bottle of white. And the great thing is, like I mentioned, this is only stocked once, but I can go text my Rockstar Agent and anything I don't like, she can come and replace. So if I don't really like Bacardi, she can't change it out for another rum, but she can change it out for a second vodka. Or me personally, I am not a red wine drinker, so I am probably gonna take this bottle of red wine and change it out for a bottle of rosé. So you have your 3 bottles of wine and your bottle of champagne. Those are interchangeable. You can't change it for a different white wine, but you can change it for something else that's already in there. So it is totally customizable. Now you know you have a balcony, and it's actually a little bit bigger than the balconies for the standard cabins, which is cool. So come on out here. We have our table and chairs. They like to call this a champagne table. It's just a table to me, but it's a nice touch to sit out here and watch sunset, or you have your coffee in the morning. It's really large. The best thing Virgin does, no other cruise line does this, is the hammock. I love this hammock so much. It's obviously in Virgin's signature red color, but I like it because it can be a chair or you can lay back. I have fallen asleep on these hammocks before. They are a brand called Yellow Leaf. They are knitted by women in Nepal. I love this hammock so much that I actually went and bought myself one, and I have it in my backyard. And some days you'll find me working from there when life gets just too hard. Now, they do sell these hammocks in the gift shop, and I encourage you to go buy them, but you have to make sure that they are the chair variety, because they also make traditional hammocks, but this particular style is the chair hammock. And now you can leave because I will be here until sail away. Why book a suite? That's the question, right? Because of course they're going to be more expensive than a standard stateroom, and there's a lot more to it than just these really big rooms. You get a lot of perks when you are in a Rockstar Suites, starting with this fun black wristband. This identifies you around the ship as a rock star, and you kind of get some special privileges, front of line access to shows, things like that. And plus, you know, you just feel a little fancy when you have the black wristband. But beyond that, you get so much. It starts before you even get on the ship with early boarding. You can arrive to the port before anyone else, usually ahead of your own arrival time, and you have a super short line to check in. You're whisked right through security and right up to the check-in agents, get your wristband, and be on the ship before anyone else. You're greeted with a glass of champagne and led into a special waiting area where all of your Rockstar agents are going to be waiting to help you with things like spa treatments, show reservations, dining reservations that maybe you couldn't get in advance. And that's another perk, is that suite guests get to book their shore excursions and their dining reservations before any other guest at home on the Virgin app. But now let's talk about your Rockstar agents, because oh my gosh, they are amazing. They're basically your concierge, and they are here to help with anything that you could need during your trip. So like I mentioned before, do you need a spa treatment? Do you need to cancel, change, or even make a dining reservation? You just message your Rockstar agent in the app and they will get that taken care of for you. They also go above and beyond. My Rockstar agent, Buse, is, oh my gosh, she is my angel. I lost my camera and she tracked it down in the ship's laundry and had it back to me within a half an hour. She didn't even bat an eye. She wasn't gonna make me go run and do it. She didn't want me to waste my vacation time, so she did that. She also invited us to a secret cocktail party. They work so much magic for you, and they're invaluable, so you don't take your vacation time doing something that they can do for you. One of the perks of staying in a suite is you have access to Richard's rooftop, and that's your own private sun deck. It's got a ton of loungers, also a lot of shade if you're pale like I am. There's a hot tub that overlooks the ocean. It's really nice. There's also a bar up here, and every night from 5 to 6 p.m. they do a Moe happy hour. So you get complimentary champagne in that hour, and all of your Rockstar agents are going to be up here too. So if you have a question, you need something, you can chat with them and they're right here to help you. You don't have to go through the app. Cheers. When you're a Rockstar agent, you also get some Rockstar perks, like a fully stocked mini bar. Now, depending on what level Rockstar you are, determines how your mini bar is stocked. So when you get on board, you will see everything on your beverage station and in your cooler. And anything you don't like, you just tell your Rockstar agent and they'll switch it out for a different kind. So I don't really enjoy Chardonnay, so they took all the Chardonnay in my mini bar and traded it in for rosé. Everything is tailored to your preferences. If you are just a basic Rockstar like I am, that's a one-time thing. It has to last you your whole cruise. It won't be refilled. So once it's gone, it's gone. But if you're booking the higher end suites, the mega Rockstar suites, that's replenished as much as you need. So the second you finish your bottle of tequila, a new one appears. If you want more wine, tell your Rockstar agent, it'll show up. It is bottomless, like your own personal bottomless mimosa brunch, which is fantastic. And then what happens if you are out and about? Say you're up at the pool and you don't feel like running back down to your stateroom to make yourself a cocktail, or you're having dinner and you would like a glass of wine. Mega Rockstars have it covered. You get a daily bar tab per person, and it's free to use as you want around any bar on the ship, any restaurant on the ship, so you're not constantly having to come to and from your room to get cocktails. So that's a really fantastic perk. You're paying a lot of money for your suite, but you're saving so much because you never have to pay for a drink while you're on this ship. There you have it. That was a look at my Seriously suite. Would I book a suite again? Heck yeah, you bet. I don't think I can ever go back to sailing in a regular balcony. I have spoiled myself this time. It was just so nice to not only have the extra space, but to have the different perks around the ship. The mini bar was great. The Richards rooftop, I think I went up there every day to just sunbathe or sit in the shade when there was none around the pool deck. And I love those afternoon happy hours with the real Moet champagne. Cannot beat that. What I also really liked the record player in my room. That seems silly. It's probably not something that most people would miss or even care about. But I have a record player at home and I like putting on music in the background, especially on the weekends while I'm getting ready or just sitting around. So it was nice to have that here too. I loved having the extra help of my Rockstar agent. I don't know how I'm supposed to go back to managing my own life after this, but I think that even though it's a significant jump in price, I'm probably always going to have to sail this way now because the benefits for me just far outweigh the cost that I paid for them. I just felt really special and my cruise was so plussed up. So if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you're intrigued and I have inspired you to book your own suite on Virgin Voyages, please reach out to me. All of my contact information is on my profile. I would be happy to help you book this. This way you have your concierge Rockstar agent once you're on board, and you have your concierge Rockstar travel agent to help you ahead of time. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead, hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. It means a lot to me. I'm Heather, and I will see you next time. Bye.